Hi Aquarius, here's a general look at your solar chart for November 2008. Well, with the Sun and Mars and after 5 days Mercury coming into an area of your chart concerned with goals in life, then that's you striving towards achieving those goals, and there's a good chance that you'll be successful. Overall goals in life, but also what you're trying to get sorted just now. So there's a lot of energy, there's a lot of dynamic energy and determination and drive going into that, particularly up until the 16th of the month. And you're likely to get a chance to show the world what you can do, or get catapulted into a position of relative power, or be, in the spotlight in some way, and maybe you feel as though you've got to come up to a certain standard because all eyes are on you, sort of thing. You're wanting to prove yourself in some way, and you're wanting to do well, you're wanting to make a good impression. Taking part in group gatherings, that's also very strongly highlighted. A team orientated sort of a way. Getting together with friends is also a possible way this energy can pan out, or making new acquaintances, just coming together with others for a common purpose. This is more likely after the end of the 3rd week. All month friendships are very well starred, and other associations will be important to your progress. And so someone is likely to be very helpful, very supportive, particularly until mid-month, underpinning what you're trying to achieve. So you'll be able to rely on this person for that. And then when Mars moves on the 16th, you'll probably be comparing notes, perhaps networking, definitely exchanging views and opinions, mixing, matching. These are all ways this energy can manifest in 3D reality. But there's a very unconventional, cutting edge feel to this as well. And so and an element of surprise comes in there too. So this unexpected feeling, this sort of a little bit on the edge of your seat feeling, could affect you on a personal level. It's not necessarily a bad thing, it can be a very good thing. It's sort of buzzy and exciting, but definitely something a little bit edgy. Could even be affecting your plans that you'd laid in place, schedules, that kind of thing. There's going to be something or somebody who contributes very greatly, directly or indirectly, to your success in November, Aquarius. Now, your experiences, therefore, in group context is going to have this feeling of unpredictability with it. So go along with that vibration, be innovative, creative, playful with the energy, and idealistic. It's a very ideological energy as well, and it's humanitarian. It's trying to make the world a better place, I suppose. That's the bottom line. And so whether it's a small group connection that you're involved with, and that could be in cyberspace, it could be in some sort of forum, or a bigger one, this is you making progress towards your overall goals in life, and coming just that bit closer to realizing a cherished goal in your life in general. Now, all of this year and into next year, you've had Saturn in an area which keeps you held tightly in a rather serious way into a joint commitment with someone. Somebody close to you, or it could be maybe through an agency of some kind, and this could involve money or property matters or business contract or some kind of agreement. On a more personal level, this is perhaps a moral commitment. Somebody's really relying on you to be there, or pull your weight, or bring in this bring in the support that's needed, and also vice versa. And Saturn usually implies you feel things as more pressure, and then it gets a little bit more serious, and you've got to work that a little bit harder, and you've got this weight sort of, maybe on your shoulders. So it could affect you financially, but the tendency with Saturn is to be a bit fearful and maybe overcautious. And maybe a way to work the energy better would be to follow through on existing agreements and obligations over the coming months, according to where you're at in your life now, because often the way of Saturn is it holds you to an old scenario, and it doesn't allow much leeway for upgrading, and therefore the advice is to look for ways to reinvent things, to sort of rewrite the contract, as it were, but without trying to duck out of the original obligation. So just to make things more comfortable for you whilst you're going through this transit, which will be in this area, in effect in this area of your chart until around about October next year. And this Saturn energy took effect in that area in 2007, although there has been a certain amount of challenge perhaps in the lives of partners, but particularly in the dynamic of the partnership, all the way back as far as 2005. So maybe you'll be able to figure out what that's about. Well, that's it for November. If you know your rising sign Aquarius, have a listen to that too.